Hi, my name is Suzanne Bechman, and I'm so honored to be serving as the intermediate and middle school principal again this school year. We have missed your children so much, and we are so ready for our classrooms to be full of students learning this school year. We are looking forward to meeting our new fifth graders, and we're excited to see our eighth grade students lead this year. The middle years are full of opportunity to learn not only academically, but socially and emotionally as well. Your children are changing rapidly, and with those changes, we need adults more than ever pointing them to Jesus. Our amazing teachers will challenge them academically and yet love them unconditionally. We hope to partner with you to train them during these years, whether that is learning self-control, remembering to get an assignment in, or navigating relationships with their peers. We will love them as our own. I have a few things that I want to go over with you to start the school year off partnering with you. Tim Keller says, "To be loved but not known is comforting but superficial. To be known but not loved is our greatest fear. But to be fully known and truly loved is, well, a lot like being loved by God. It is what we all need more than anything." This is our heart during these middle years. We hope to fully know and fully love your child, and that we walk in these doors every single day, they will know that they have an advocate in their corner. We like to create culture here at GCA, and we do that with lots of fun things. First of all, we like to start each day with prayer in the classroom. This is not to be something that's just a religious duty, but rather a time where we are yielding to God to come into our classrooms and lead us all, whether that's help with our learning or help with our teaching. We want to teach our students that we are submitting to God every single day and in every single class. We also have a GCA honor code, which I'll be going over in just a minute, that we'll be reinforcing to our students to learn not just how to behave, but what that is behind that in the heart. We also have homeroom and advisor groups. This year, we're moving those to the end of the day, and I'll be talking a little bit more about that later. We have weekly chapels. We also like to do field trips, which we're moving to the spring this year because of COVID, but we'll be doing field trips. Mini X program will be in our February, and we also have some class trips that we are hoping to reschedule for the spring. We also love to have fun with our quarterly pep rallies. If you've never been to a middle school pep rally, I encourage you to come and check it out. There's lots of screaming, but they are a lot of fun. We have a new honor code this year, and this is school-wide pre-K through 12 this year. We've had a team working on this. We want this to become part of the language that we speak here at GCA. We call this the Lions honor code. L is love God and love others. I is having integrity in all things. O is obey God and those in authority. N, never quit. And S is serving others. We want to teach our children to serve others well. We have a lot of new things this school year, and I just want to highlight a few of those together right now. First of all, you should have all received our Back to Campus plan and our new health protocol. Please become familiar with this, and if you have any questions, please make sure you can reach out to our nurses and also email medical@gcalions.com. This year, because of our health protocol and our screenings in the mornings, we are asking that you have your students arrive no earlier than 7:30. Students will be reporting directly to first period rather than the holding cafeteria area. We are moving our homeroom time to the end of the day this year. This is going to allow for a daily study hall, and also our middle school and intermediate sports teams will be dismissed at this time if their coaches are available. This will allow our middle school students to get home earlier from their practices. We will not be dressing out for PE for the time being. Rather, they will go into the gym and they will participate in their activities without dressing out. We are encouraging you to pack a stick of deodorant in your child's backpack because they will not be dressing out this year. We are also providing aftercare for our intermediate and middle school students this year. This will be in one of our intermediate and middle school classrooms upstairs, and it will go till 5:30 every day and be $5 a day. We have 2 new elective classes this year. In 5th and 6th grade, we are offering a humanities course taught by Mrs. Lane. And in 7th and 8th grade, we have a creative writing course. And we are so excited about both of these. Communication. Every Monday, you'll be receiving an email from me called Week at a Glance. This document is meant to help you plan your week. It will highlight major tests and quizzes, but at the same time, it's not going to get into the very specific assignments daily. It just gives you an idea from your core teachers what to expect during this week. We also are continuing to use RenWeb. If you do not already have the RenWeb app, I would encourage you to download that to help you keep up with your child's assignments and their homework. We also have the main events that is sent out weekly from Christy Van Drunen, our communications director. This will highlight school-wide events that will help you plan to come to those events that you would like. We also have a Celebrating Grace digital magazine that comes out quarterly that highlights all the amazing things that are going on for our families and students. Communication is so important, and sometimes when you email a teacher, they may be in a class or busy throughout the day. Our goal is that we respond to all of your emails within 24 hours. If for some reason you don't get a response from an email, feel free to reach out again. We want to partner well with our families here at GCA. Here's a few ways that you can partner with us to make the best school year. When a problem or issue comes up, please go to the teacher first. This opens communication up and gives you an adult perspective on the situation. Many times we hear from parents they don't want to reach out or complain because they don't want to be that parent. I assure you that we want to hear from you, and we cannot help with something that we do not know about. So if there's something that you feel that we as teachers or administration need to know about, please feel free anytime to reach out and let us know. We truly believe that intermediate and middle school years, they are a training ground. Please allow consequences to come. These are the best teachers for our intermediate and middle school students. And so if your child makes a mistake during these years, which I'm sure they will, let them fail. Let them be able to have those consequences so that they can learn from them. Concerning social media, group text, and video games, we ask that you as parents would partner with us to monitor those devices and programs very carefully in your home. We have learned that during these years, oftentimes our students are not quite mature enough to handle these. And although there is no rule against them, we just ask that our parents would be very aware and monitor those closely. As you know, at GCA, we have a dress code. We would ask that you would monitor your students before they leave their house to ensure that they are in the proper dress code. For our students' safety, we ask that you always check in at door 7. Please ask your students at home about what they're learning in chapel, Bible, or other classes. I think you'll be amazed at all the things that they are learning each day. We ask that you would assume the best and not the worst. Please always get an adult's perspective before jumping to conclusions. Sometimes during these years, a child's perspective is not always reality, and so a way that you can partner with us is to make sure that we are communicating clearly with one another and working together for the best of that child. And last but certainly not least, as I'm sure you are aware, in intermediate and middle school years, there can be lots of drama. And we as adults want to diffuse that drama whenever possible. If you have a question or concern or want to talk to any of us teachers about a situation going on, we would be happy to do that at any time. Lastly, there's a few things that we want you to know. We love your kids. We are here for them. We pray for them. Your children are at the center of everything that we do. We are not perfect, and sometimes we will fail, but we promise in all things to point them to Jesus in all we do. I'm excited now for you to meet our intermediate and middle school team. They're an amazing group of teachers who are so dedicated of loving your child and teaching them well.